Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John Sisbury, Intruder. Welcome back to Crusader Kings 3. Well, last time, Sweden was basically the world's punching bag. Like, a lot of people not keen on the whole Sweden existing thing. You may have noticed, yes, there's kind of a chunk missing out of Sweden because the Holy Roman Empire just sort of showed up and took it, and no one could actually stop them. But, it's fine, okay? Sweden is starting to recover, damn it. To be specific, after decades of just sitting on a giant pile of children and doing nothing with them, yes, Sweden has finally put together an alliance, and I'll say, it's a good alliance, a grand pagan alliance. Sweden, Estonia, and Lithuania are now best friends, and together, that's quite a lot of troops. And even more crucially, we gave Norway a very major black eye. So, yeah, they were the biggest threat to us. We've taken away a bunch of their territory, and as a result of that, they now can't really field much in the way of an army. And I strongly suspect they can't do much in the way of, revoking other people's titles, because at this point, all of their dukes are going to be more powerful than the king himself, which is precisely what I want to see, because that's a recipe for a destabilised nation. Actually, you know what? He might be able to get a handful of stuff back, so he might need to do a bit of revoking. Potentially, he might be able to revoke some of this, but if he does, he might annoy, the more powerful dukes to the north. And hilariously, we can actually field even more men than the King of Sweden, because, we've now got ourselves friendship with Lapland, with Vormaland, and indeed with Pietarsaari. So hopefully they won't go raiding us. That'd be very, very nice indeed. So we have got some good stuff going on, heading into, well, it must be said, Adalvard's, final years. He is 60, he's a drunkard. He's not going to be around forever, and when he passes on, well, we have got ourselves one hell of a new person coming in, though. Slight potential complication we're going to need to deal with here. Let's very quickly talk about the things that John got wrong. Next in line to the throne is Ilva, whose eldest son is not of our dynasty, because she's had 2 marriages, and the first marriage wasn't matrilineal. So that's gonna be a thing we need to figure out. And when I say figure out, yes, I think we just need to murder him. Otherwise, yes, problems. Plus, he's terrible, so we're hardly losing anything of value. And yeah, we 100% need to do it now, because if we wait until Adalvard dies and Ilva takes over, you can't murder your own children unless you've got special perks, because apparently you, love them or something, I'm not sure. So, 100%, we need to kill this kid now. Oh, but here's fun. I can just marry him off to any one of my choosing. Now, okay, that would logically mean the best thing I could do would be marry him to somebody who, I know I can get into a plot to murder him. But the only person available is my half-sister, Surprise, who, honestly, I'd much rather just get, matrilineally hooked up to somebody nice out there, potentially getting us, oh, that's nice. The Grand City of Gotland. Yeah, I'll flippin' take that. You know what? You can marry him, no problem. I mean, that's another 1,000 troops who are just going to show up, so that's great. Here we go, with the Spy Master on side, this is all doing much, much better. So, start the scheme right there. Someone's joined the scheme immediately. I don't know 100% why. Possibly he's just got something against that guy. Oh, and better, yes, my wife and my daughter might be willing to join in. How much do you need to be bribed for, by the way? 150? Bloody hell, darling. Okay, is my half-sister any cheaper? And that is 50 gold. I mean, that seems like a much better deal. My wife's going to speed it up, but she's barely going to make any difference compared to... Yeah, you know what? We'll get Surprise on board. That's fine. So Surprise is now going to be invited. Great. And we'll just keep an eye on whether, there are any special events that pop up that we might be able to, help out with all of this. So there's my alliance. And any moment we should get a new person in on this scheme. So Surprise, jump on in anytime you're ready. And there we go. She's She's the Lady Mayor of Surprise. Well, la-di-da. Okay, so we should almost certainly stay hidden, and there's a good chance we are going to be able to succeed there. Though, if need be, yeah, there might be some events that show up over the next year that could help us out with that. So, keep an eye on that. But in the meantime, yes, something else I mentioned last time I'd like to take a look-see at, which is our religion. Religions have holy sites, and holy sites are really bloody important because they provide unique bonuses, not just for the person who holds them, but yes indeed, for every ruler of that religion. If I take a holy site of Catholicism back into my hands, then I've just powered up the entire Norse world. And I can't help but notice that there happens to be, yes, one right here, right flipping here. And it's not actually a bad one either, so, yeah, get your combat skill up, and my knights are more effective. There's another one way over here in Norway. That one's arguably better, because men-at-arms maintenance down is very, very nice indeed. I feel like the Navy's fast enough already. Don't feel like we need to be faster. But this one, this would be very, very nice indeed. And, yes, this is all a single county right about here. This is all just one single county. And that means we can just nip in, grab it, and that's your lot. And it's all especially nice because, yes, this is technically the capital of Denmark right now. So we go in here, grab this. There might be a good opportunity to, you know, help ourselves out to some ransomable family members. Right, move my rally point over to here, so we can just walk straight in. We're actually doing a good job converting all of this faith as well, locking all this down, very, very nice indeed. Though, yeah, I've now actually handed over this bit of our land away. That now belongs to my dearest best friend in all the flipping world, Valdemar. He has served me nobly, and on top of that, he's 56, he's unmarried, he's got no children, so there's a very good chance when he dies, I'll just get the territory straight back. So there was a good tactical reason for picking him in particular as well. Oh, would you look at that, 135 prestige, flipping bargain, because all I need to do is take a single county. Right, war is underway, music decides to start heating up a bit, raise up the flipping army. So, yes indeed, Valdemar is still going to help me out with that nonsense, which is very, very welcome indeed. So we just need to get him together. Oh, the Danes are raising up their forces too, which is interesting. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, my forces are now in play. In fact, our forces are broadly the same, though my forces are superior in quality, and in particular, I believe you, my friend, yes, you're very dependent on, yeah, your flipping basic skirmishers. I, meanwhile, have 10 million archers, so if it comes to a fight, I think I can win, but I may as well call in some friends to assist with this. Maybe don't bother with Lapland, they're a very, very long way away, but you, my friend, you can come along. I mean, honestly, that's only another 75 prestige. I am swimming in prestige right now. This is not a problem, and, oh, go on, you're my newest ally. How'd you like to come to? Right, let's see where he's going to go. Because if we can maybe... Oh, plush and exotic carpet. Yes, we're going to see if we need to, just slightly shake up this scheme a little bit. Because, 76% is fine, but I would like to see more. So, okay. What do we need? What do we need? What do we need? So, either he accepts the gift, in which case he gains the plush and exotic carpet, so minus 10 to hostile scheme resistance. Or I could have it myself, but I wouldn't mind having prestige up too. You see, I do have something in mind, which is I am slowly making my way towards Exalted Among Men. When I hit Exalted Among Men, then at that point, I get to declare a kingdom. I can just declare kingdom-level wars. We could go after Norway, but let's be honest, I'm not going to hit that before I die. Even at this ridiculous plus 15 rate of prestige gain, it's not going to happen. It's never going to happen. Don't even worry about it. So, yes, we're going to give him that, see if maybe, and he's, extra vigilant. Unfortunately, he figured something was amiss. Okay, if you're going out to sea, then I might be able to take out your capital together with the target county before you're able to do anything. So begin moving across the strait right now. He's already, yes, stuck moving in this direction. So we're just going to move straight in to your capital. And there is a small attack going on over here. He's just going to go via boat somewhere. He's just naffing off up towards my capital. So kind of annoying, but we'll be able to. There is a new martial lifestyle perk, I won't say no. Reduces the risk of commanding armies. I'm not going to be commanding armies myself anyway. Ooh, this is... We do have some problems with control right now. But then again, we might be about to fight in my own territory. Denmark is clearly counter-invading. We might be better off going for... Ooh, I don't know. It might be time to move away to a new strategy anyway. Yeah, I'm going to go for a man's home, just so we can make sure Denmark's not going to cause any trouble. So, yeah, they're going straight for my capital, which could be a problem, actually. Now, where are my friends and which direction are you going in? Right, you're joining me right now. I can probably out-siege these guys. In fact, there's very few guys in the garrison. But if I siege these guys, then... Ooh. That's a bit on the tricky and annoying side. I'd rather engage in... Yeah, do it. You know what? Control here is fine. We can do this faster than he can. I'm very confident, especially when we've got reinforcements piling in right now. So, how fast can he possibly do that? Also 5 months. Okay, this is all absolutely A-okay. And there is also Stenar. Different Stenar to my brother Stenar, don't worry about him. Now, we are allowed to assault the fort at this point. 21 casualties a day. You know what? I think at this point, actually, that would not be a bad call. Let's make that happen. Then we can definitely make it back in time to save Upland together with our friends. So, moving in. Now we're going to do it in 30 days, and... Okay, what do you want, my friend, and who are you? This is Vormaland. You want to take on... Okay, why are you taking on... Okay, this is just an internal bit of business. That's fine, I guess. I mean, this is an offensive war, so he doesn't really care. I mean, I could join. How strong are you? Not very strong. And you're much stronger. You know what? Sure. And my troops are going down about 20 a day, which is not so bad. And... Oh, I say that. Now they're going down 40 a day. Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, stop the assault for now. And we're still going to do it in, yeah, a month, which is fine. We've lost some troops, but not the worst thing in the world. And if we're very lucky, we might capture some people. 22, we now control. We didn't get anybody, but we are at plus 30%. Okay. And the slight problem we've got now is I have less troops than Denmark. And that's a bit of a concern. Okay, how much does Denmark control? Denmark controls these territories. And that is... Oh, it's quite a bit, actually. That's more than I thought they controlled. I mean, I think I could win anyway. I mean, I've got a really good commander. Elite quality troops. Let's move my troops back over here into friendly territory just to recharge a bit. Alright, we've taken their capital. How long until this falls? It's gonna take a while. Okay, go back into friendly territory. You, unfortunately, are now distracted. Okay, it's time to call in Lapland, because you guys have got yourselves distracted. So, Lapland, please come and assist. Thank you very, very much indeed. Right, my troops are now flying upwards, which is really, really good news. There is... yeah, you're losing a tiny bit of strength here. My troops are now recovering as I just move through friendly territory, which is great. So, momentarily, we'll go back up to a slightly higher number. I'd say it's time to move in this direction. Yeah, let's just move in this direction now. And we've now got almost as many troops as them, but they are superior troops. And... okay, what else do we have here? My Spy Master has a plan. So, weakness and ill humours. 15 gold, but he is not feeling very well. Ooh. And the murder scheme gains progress. Yeah, go on. 15 gold. Let's just, you know, poison the man a bit. I see no reason why not. And you are slowly losing strength here. Hang on. How's this siege going? Oh, you're gonna bloody take it as well. Boo. Okay, we were just a little bit slow there, unfortunately. And... okay. Hang on. I took... Did I? Are you sure? Oh, I guess technically I was passing through at the exact same moment that this war happened. So that's... Okay, this is interesting. Also, yes, I apologise for Alf, he's terrible. And my guest... Oh, they got my guest. Oh, no! Not my guest, Stenar! I love that guy. Are you important in any way, by the way? You've got a lion drowning in beer, man, and... Okay, she's just a random lowborn. Nobody wants to actually, be paid for the release. Okay, so this is going to... Oh, that's tyranny. Because she's like, you know, deemed to be one of us, or whatever. Are you worth recruiting? No. You can go with a weak hook, in that case. And you, my friend, are Catholic, so you can go in return for, you know, being not Catholic anymore. So I'm doing Thor's work here today. Right, so obviously Denmark is immediately naffing off, unfortunately. But now I've got, yes, bigger and better friends coming in. So we can just re-counter-siege Upland, which is going to be a control of 60. Annoying, but I do have the Overseer perk, so it's not the worst thing in the world. We need to take that back, but they're now sailing straight back round to where they were. So we're just going to siege and then counter-siege. So we're just going to do precisely the same thing again, are we? Marvellous, love it. Also, I can't help but notice that, yes, Pietasari appears to be... excuse me. Hi, I can't help but notice that we're allies, but you're attacking me. Oh, I see. That war is technically against Sweden, so it's okay, is it? You think it's okay to do that? So, bloody hell, they're going to take it. They're actually going to take... We're going to lose Auland. This is... Oh, no, bloody hell. Right, well, this is embarrassing all round. Okay, Sweden would like to do something about this, but, yeah, he's called in Lithuania. Does Lithuania have anything else it needs to be doing instead? Lithuania's got its own problems, I think. Lithuania is... no, that's not its own problems. That's a Swedish problem. Lithuania is already helping with. Meanwhile, Lapland's just sort of... I don't know, possibly about to try and land on top of the Danish army. I don't know. We need to keep an eye on that. So, if Lithuania would like to go and help with this, I'd really appreciate it. So... Oh, yeah, you guys are. You guys are 100% just... Well, thank you. I really appreciate it. So, yes, the Laplandians have just come ashore, and they are going to destroy the Danish army. So, we still occupy this, because, yes, of course, technically, they get to be the defenders, right? Because we've occupied this region already. So, now we get on with this. That's going to take 2 months. No problem whatsoever. And, okay. This is interesting. It is, yes, only 76% chance. Which is not the best chance, but what can you do, eh? Let's see what happens. And the poison did its job. None of our agents are under suspicion. Good. Good, good, good. So my grandson has passed away. Excellent. I mean, oh no, we are so sad. And meanwhile, yes, this fight is now going very, very well indeed. Love it. So we're about to take this territory back. This territory still belongs to us. You guys are sieging more Danish territory. So, alright, we should be taking that momentarily. Though Denmark did do a good job holding us back for a second. And meanwhile, is Vormaland now bigger than it was? Is it? I don't know. I thought you were going after this territory, but you seem to not have it yet. Okay, Upland's now back under our control, which is great. There is the slight issue that, yes, my own territory, Auland, is currently under, you know, occupation, but they're going to struggle to push too much further, I would say. Aha! Looks like we've got the Danish army trying to move in for one more counterattack, and this is perfect for me. My troops are in much, much better shape, so... Guys, just move around over here. Just, you know, have a moment to get some of your strength back. You should be slowly regrowing here. By the time we set off, we'll have over 2,000. Then we'll just go and hit them long before they can take... Never mind, it looks like Lapland is all over theirs. You guys are, yeah, you guys are all over this nonsense. And... Okay, we've got ourselves... Aha! We've got ourselves more true faith going on. Beautiful. So get the map up over here. Oh, it's... We've almost wiped out Catholicism. This is beautiful. Well, in Sweden anyway. It's still moderately powerful, though well done to you guys and you guys. Okay, so the Pietasari have now come and attacked, the capital regions of Sweden itself. So, okay, Sweden's still not in the best shape. Really need Lithuania to come round and assist with this. But, yeah, Lithuania seems to be... I don't know where Lithuania are, to be honest. They kind of should be getting involved. They've got nothing better to do. And yes, another massive, overwhelming, crushing victory here. And, oh, blimey, there has been a little bit of berserker head-tearing going on there. And it looks to me like we are going to be having this right now. So I'll just be enforcing my demands. Actually, screw you, Denmark. And now, our land has actually extended even further. But more importantly than that, oh my. Oh, flipping my. Let's just go over here for a second. We've taken a holy site. And that means every single one of my knights is 20% more effective. And for every level of devotion, we are a bit better at fighting too. Love it. Just in case you've forgotten, by the way, level of devotion is the new, religious ranking system. So, there's 5 levels, you're always going to be 1, maximum of 5. So, combat skill plus 5 at the top, which you're very unlikely to get to. Honestly, for most people, this is just going to be plus 1 or 2, but I'm not going to say no to plus 1 or 2 to basically the combat stats of every Viking in the world. And yes, this county ought to belong to this duchy. And right now, the 2 bits we don't have are you, and I'm guessing, yes, you. So, fair enough, we don't have that right now, and honestly, my friend, how would you like a bit more territory? Because you're welcome to it. Right, here you flipping go, congrats. And also, at this exact moment in time, Denmark has 4 troops. That's all they've got. Oh, that's beautiful. Also, something's going on in Norway. Norway, what's going on? Oh, nothing major, just a revolt of some description. Oh, and we've got good news as well. So, yes indeed, the Holy Roman Empire may be occupying part of Sweden, but down on the ground, no. These guys are good Norse Vikings. They are causing trouble, and I love it. We should also keep a really good eye on, the Holy Roman Empire, because their troops are not looking spectacular in a bunch of ways then again. They do have allies they could call in, particularly, the Byzantine Empire, which is potentially, then again, they've got their own problems at the moment, so don't worry about that so much. Yeah, they've got their own... Oh, hang on. That looks like a fairly major war, actually. Actually, no, hang on. This is a bunch of internal Byzantine stuff that the Holy Roman Empire has been pulled into, so... Yeah, that alliance makes taking them on dangerous. Very dangerous. But if they had few enough troops, me and the Grand Pagan Coalition, we might be able to take this back in the name of Sweden. And speaking of Sweden, yeah, everyone's agreed it's Prince Khan who's the next king. Now, unfortunately, yeah, my candidate, the guy whose children are going to be of my house, is unlikely to be voted for. Very, very unlikely, as it turns out. Bit of a shame, really. 3rd place, absolutely flipping embarrassing there. And yeah, we've got insight here as to why they're liking this guy. So, us being Vikings and all, they like things like, he's a military leader. So, he is a soldier plus 30. And the king is voting for him, and I trust the judgment of a ruler I like. So yeah, that's a big deal. Then again, if I could somehow force the king to vote for my candidate, but right now I would need presumably a strong hook to make that happen, which I do not have. I mean, due credit to this guy. He might actually get Sweden back up on its feet properly. He looks like he's a good candidate. I just feel a bit sorry for his twin brother who's not so good at murdering, so everyone's like, nah, we don't care about that guy. Right, and apparently I'm doing this old chestnut. I've decided to take off my crown, go for a bit of a sneaky roundy, and, yeah, what have we discovered here? An infantryman is trying to convince his commander, my brother and friend Count Stenar, of the advantages of an alternative strategy. but Stenar is not going to hear about it, and the man is about to attack my brother. So okay, what can we do here? I can step in and fight. No, hang on, no. It's Stenar who's punching the man, because he's getting annoyed about it. Because, well, he is a berserker, so fair enough, I suppose. I can take on Count Stenar to defend this guy. But unfortunately, he's much better at fighting than I am, because I'm an old diplomat drunkard. So, bad call, which is a shame, because that would get me a lifestyle perk. Or, because I have ridiculously good diplomacy, I can just mediate. He likes me more, and I get the lifestyle perk for free. Well, that's got to be the better example. Alternatively, I can have 24 dread, and yes, unfortunately, Stenar would be wounded. Bit of a shame. Or sneak away, use the strategy for myself. Minimum battle roll -2, which is bad, but 20% movement speed. No, I'll take a martial lifestyle perk. Go on, why not? So that's absolutely flipping marvellous. So, my friends, stop punching each other. Bad call. And the man in question was apparently Kettle Trey Rutor. Good name, like it. And on top of that, he's, well, he's pretty good. My friend, how would you like a position in my court? Because I am always looking for good knights. Okay, so either I get the perk, he likes me, I get a strong hook on him, and he joins the court, or I adopt the strategy. So, 100 lifestyle points, but I don't actually get... Wait, do I get the perk I already got, or is this the same? I don't know, but I do get the innovative strategy. But then, yeah, he joins the court anyway. You know what? I'll just take the lifestyle perk. That's fine. And you, my friend, can 100% be, yeah, I flipping thought so, you're a champion straight away. So right now I'm up to 8 champions, and bloody hell, Valdemar is a badass. And Kettle is straight into position 2, more champions. Stenar is a champion, he is sort of okay. We have got some guy here who is, he's fine. How much for you to stay, my friend? And why could I recruit him? 140! You are not worth 140! Now, Count Alf is also a knight, and he's not a very good one, and that's kind of good, because if he were to die and we could just, like, you know, get rid of him, I'd be fine with that. Then we have got a knight, and Torbrand, I'd rather not lose him. He's a very skilled physician. He is useful to me. So, you, my friend, I'm going to ban you from taking part, which means this terrible, terrible mayor is going to be taking part instead. And that means, yeah. Honestly, if he dies, I kind of don't care, so that's fine. Now, we do have a problem here, which is, yeah. Right now, Valdemar's not giving me the full amount of troops and money, because I'm not his rightful liege, because he would ideally like the Duke of Scone to be his rightful liege. But if I create the Duchy of Scone, then as a result of that, even if I hold it myself, when I die, that's going to be passed on to the younger of my daughters, young baby Ragnhild over here. Alright, take strict organisation just to speed up control, that's absolutely fine too, but it might be time. It might be time to move over to something else. And one thing I've realised is, yeah, as is kind of cute in a way, it very often makes sense in your old age to go over to learning, because medicine focus can keep you alive. Then you go into whole of body just to slightly drag out your life a little bit further. But would I rather go over to, you know, my grand specialisation, diplomacy? Then again, if I move away from authority, I lose a lot of control growth. Is this the right bet then again? Majesty focus, prestige. Take it. We're going over to Majesty. Alright, we're going to see if maybe that's at 16.8 already, which is just dumb, but here we are. Let's see if we can get to Exalted Among Men before dying. Just hold on. We could take Norway. It's possible. We could just knock out Norway in a single punch if you just don't die. In fact, apparently, we could commission an epic right now, so I mean, that often is a good way to get some prestige. I thought we were still not ready yet, but I'll tell you what, make it flipping happen. And yes, get me an accomplished storyteller. Oh, 22. That's pretty damn good. Yeah, so give him... Oh, that's... I did the thing again, didn't I? Yes, I just did the thing again. So... That's kind of unfortunate, because I don't want to be losing money on... Okay, let's just, yeah, okay, save up the money. Alright, that's still 75 right there. Apparently it gets 75 prestige for 50 gold, just for considering... I can't do it for 10 years. Bloody hell, John. Ah, yes, and here's fun. Scotland's very weak right now. Very weak and very, you know, Catholic. So, how about we just go and, visit them? Because it would be nice to, yeah, help ourselves to a little bit of money. Could do with some money right now. So, alright, okay. This is going to be a very fast trip. So, guys, we're flipping going. Get everyone ready to go, please. And do start off by attacking, yes, the capital. Because it might be nice if we could, you know, capture some important family members. How much money do you have? Not much. Okay, so, ransoming to him. Not necessarily gonna be, not gonna be that effective. Got it. I mean, while we're just doing that, if someone would like to, you know, relieve Owland, I'd really appreciate it. Okay, so my liege won a small war right there, which is fine, and my daughter... Oh! My daughter was captured. My daughter was... Yeah, just keep her. Throw away the key. Don't care. If you'd like to sacrifice her to, like, you know, our pagan gods, I wouldn't mind, to be honest. That would actually be doing me a favour. I'm not giving money. Alright, if he wants money for her, she could just flipping stay. That's no problem at all. Right, everybody flipping ashore, we're going to be taking care of this nonsense, because apparently, yeah, Scotland's not going to be able to do much to stop me at the minute, so we'll just be helping ourselves to this, possibly capturing a few people. Yep, we're just going to forget about her, don't even care, that's all absolutely a-okay, no trouble in the slightest, and, did we capture anybody? We did not capture anybody, boo, boo I say. I mean, to be honest, we should probably stay, like, on the north coast, ready to move away at the slightest sign of trouble, rather than risk going further and further inland. So, yeah, go on. We're going to stay away from this area. I was kind of hoping we might be able to capture somebody, but we've been a bit unlucky there. But what can you do, eh? Might want to be a bit careful here, though. This bit of Scotland is actually probably the single... Oh, hang on. What have we got here? Mayor Astrid, how could you? I think she doesn't like me because she's not on the council. Yeah, she wants to be on the council, but if she wants to be on the council, she shouldn't suck. So, commenting on her... Oh, don't comment on her amorous lips. Dear oh flipping dear. Right, so, she doesn't like me, but yell at her for a bit of dread. And, what are we going to do? Manipulate her, but I can't see my chances of success here. So, okay, weak-minded keeps to herself. And, will do everything in her power to get the job done. Now she is shy. So, keeps to herself. Yeah, she's shy. So that might work. We'll see if we get a good result out of that. And in the meantime, we're just getting on with dealing with this and manipulation hook. Boom. Love it. Also, I think there might have just been a bit of a change around here in Scotland, because I swear you had more... Hang on. There might have just been an inheritance here, because we've got ourselves... Yes, the Dwarf Prince of Scotland now in play, apparently. So, okay, don't need to worry about him. He's got nothing. Though, guys, ticking clock, Owland, would somebody like to deal with the Owland situation? Because, seriously, is nobody planning to assist? You literally have nothing else to do. Please go and help. Oh, they're even bloody attacking my other territory round here now. Bloody hell, guys. Come on, do something. Also, Lapland really does like, going out of the way, apparently, because they want to attack... You're attacking Barcelona. Well, they did attack Provence in my previous game when I was just, you know, learning the game. So, okay, Lapland just really enjoys going on an adventure. I mean, it looks like you're gonna win, so honestly, sorry, not doing this one, but if you want to go and capture Barcelona, like, be my guest, I guess. Though seriously, somebody, who is this, by the way? Is this... Oh, that's Lithuania, and that's... Okay, they're finally coming. They're finally coming to assist. Guys, I need you to, like, speed this up a bit, because I've spent a lot of time trying to sort out these bloody territories, and you're gonna lose them again. Actually, that's 3,500 elite troops, and... Okay, who's this? And what do you want now? Because last time I helped you, you didn't even get what you were supposed to be getting. So now you're going for this bit of land over here. So that's 900 troops. You've got 1,000. I mean, I could help. And that would move me towards friendship, potentially. I mean, I feel like you're gonna win anyway, and... Decline. He doesn't like me. How well do you like me already? Am I willing to accept this? Then again, if he definitely wins, that's more power in the hands of somebody I'm friends with. Yeah, go on. Fine. I think you'll win anyway. I need to bring my army home sooner rather than later. You've already won that, by the way, so maybe get over there and just keep sieging this down. Just gain a bit more money, then maybe head for home. I feel like we've already done a good bit of work here. My son... Oh? My son's fallen ill. Olaf. Oh, we don't care about Olaf. We kicked him out of the dynasty years ago. And having taken over this bloody territory and reset its control back to 0 again, they've actually, yeah, they're jumping straight out to sea. And there is a large enough force to win here. And, oh, hang on, did you guys... Oh, you've liberated Owland! Oh, bloody hell, they're finally doing it. I might not lose Owland. This is spectacular news. Right, now keep an eye on this small war I've just sort of agreed to over here. Looks to me like you guys have got this already, and House England has... Yep, there we go. House England has now sorted that out. Go up north and... is everyone already nice and Swedish? Everyone looks pretty Swedish to me. I mean, we could dedicate you over here. That's going to take you 3 years. No, it's not even my territory. So you can just basically keep collecting taxes. That's absolutely fine. Is there anyone else that needs converting over here? That is... apparently this territory is Catholic. Okay, so in that case, yes, please get on with that, thank you. So yeah, this place is now Swedish, but Catholic. This place is Swedish and Norse, so we are making progress here. And it seems like Vormaland's got this under control, so let's actually just make sure we've, yeah, fully filled up the piggy banks before we head for home. That's fine. Alright, so Pietasari is once again trying to siege this down. You are absolutely destroying those guys without my assistance. Sorry, I was going to come and help if you needed it, but it seems like you got this under control. So, maybe just 1 or 2 more. Ooh, that's a nice church. Yeah, I'll just go grab that, then we can probably go home at that point. Now, is anyone planning to, you know, go and help with any of that? Because I saw that you guys were here, but now you seem to have just sort of naffed off. So... Okay, we'll come back over here, and we might need to, you know, counter-siege it ourselves, I suppose, assuming I'm even involved in this war. I don't think I am. You, meanwhile, are just getting on with the siege over there, and that's going to take you 3 months, because you've got siege equipment. Very, very nice indeed. Yeah, if you want that, that's fine. My liege's won. Ooh! Was that the thing that meant... I don't know how... Oh, it's very on fire. I can't help but notice that Owland is, like, so on fire right now. Yes, indeed, we get to keep Owland. I assume they captured someone important. And also, how's Lapland's invasion of Barcelona going? Okay, that's actually a leader, some form of populist uprising. So, I mean, I don't know whether they're going to bother with this or not. No clue. Also, Estonia's getting a bit bloody fighty. So they're actually moving against... Oh, they're moving against a much larger, stronger force, and they've made an enemy of Hungary. Ooh, guys, I feel like you've made a mistake on this one. Like, when in doubt, don't annoy Hungary, just occasionally they eat Poland for fun. Ooh, and here's fun. That weak hook I got on the mare, I can actually, yeah, demand payment for that hook, because she's actually got money, so... I mean, go on, why not? And we've also, I assume at the same time... Oh, bloody hell, there's a lot happening simultaneously. I'm guessing, yes, we won the stupid war. So, you get yourself... Oh, Vormaland is getting strong. Very, very strong indeed. So, Okay, you guys are up to a good, solid amount of strength. Right there, love it. So yeah, at this point, to be honest, Outland and Vormaland, we have a lot more strength than anybody else. Anybody else at all. Keep an eye on Holy Roman Empire. No, they're doing well right now. They've got a very good amount of troops. So unfortunately, I just need somebody to attack them, but who's going to do it? Like, I mean, England's in good shape, but they've got no reason to. France is pretty weak right now. Poland's not great. Hungary could. Byzantines, of course, are literally allied to them. What we need is a massive independent breakaway. Like, you know, Provence, Tuscany, Bohemia. They all say, no, actually, screw you. Right, guys, you can stand down just for the moment. Thank you very, very much indeed. And I suspect Sweden's about to sail off to Russia. Because, oh, technically at this point in history, you haven't learnt why that's a bad idea yet. So, have fun with that. Oh, there's definitely some bad stuff going on over here. So, Ragnhild is, yes, right now she is wounded. She's in the dungeon. Stress gain, dread loss, natural dread, a health severe penalty. I mean, she's got 2 severe penalties stacked on top of each other. If she dies, that's actually perfect, because that means at that point, Ilva gets everything. Oh, here's interesting, by the way. Norway's just lost something. So, Norway used to have all of this up here, but now it belongs to the Isles. So, okay, hang the flip on here. What just happened? I'm not 100% sure, but it seems to just be, yeah, trick of inheritance. No military action whatsoever. It's just, yeah, it's gone from one person to another. So Norway has just lost yet another bit of land. And oh my goodness, Norway. Norway, Norway, Norway. I'm loving what I'm seeing right now. In fact, you know what? One thing I should do that I haven't done yet is... having just literally secured one of the holy sites of our great true Viking religion, how about we do our first pilgrimage? Yes, because I believe my religion also, you get some extra stuff at the end of a pilgrimage. It's just faith, admittedly, but we've got plenty of money. Sometimes pilgrimages are expensive, so... okay, let's flip and go. Let's get ourselves, yes, a bit of a pilgrimage. Now, where are we going to go? So, maybe none of them. What else do we have? And okay, that's none of the ones I was expecting, but whatever. So, do we have... yeah, it's just the first 3 again. So, okay. There's a lot of long pilgrimages, and just like one short one. Which do I like the sound of the best? So, that's in Zealand, that's in Tridheim. Ah, I can also go to Uppland, which is literally my own capital. So, that feels unambitious. How about not that one? Zealand. Zealand sounds fun. We shall go to Zealand. Ah, yes, because Roxy McThingy, that was this one here. So, Zealand's down over in this direction, I assume. Or possibly it's... no, hang on, that's Zealand. I know where Zealand is. Zealand's like, yes, it's vaguely Dutchy. So, yes, we're going to go over to that direction. That's absolutely spectacular. So, honestly, we go further than that on a day-to-day basis on our way to the piggy bank. So, I can't imagine it's going to be particularly dramatic, but maybe we have to, like, you know, do it on foot or something. Like, we're treating it like it's pretty bloody epic. I mean, well done, music. Unfortunately, everyone else can't be bothered to go to Zealand, so my companions have sort of naffed off a bit. So, okay, I can have protection of the gods, that's divine protection, so piety up and diplomacy, ooh, diplomacy per level of devotion, that's not terrible, but my intrigue would fall. My intrigue's already kind of terrible, or... I can spend 50 gold on some foreign guards. So, okay, levy size plus 5%. For how long is that going to be? 10 years. Yeah, you know what? Do it. 100%. That's A-okay. Like, that's a good use of money. And Stenkill is now being attacked by... okay, it's Norway. Norway's coming in, but on this occasion, I feel like... yeah, Sweden's finally in a position to maybe be okay with this. Especially if I choose to get involved. so I could choose to get involved in this one. Okay, what do you want, my friend? This is Holy War for... Oh! Ho ho ho! Excuse the flip out of me. No, that's mine actually. You can naff off into the sea. Now, he might bring in his friend to the south, but I'm pretty sure she had, like, nothing a moment ago. Yeah, she's got very little. Okay, this is fine. Do I need to formally join this war? Because I feel like I'm already kind of in it, given it's, you know, my territory and whatnot. Yeah, I'd like to formally join, please. Consider me on board. Now, the problem is we need to watch the money here, because pilgrimages can be, you know, expensive. Watch out for where their troops are, and watch out for where everything else is. We've also got... Yeah, she's just joined in, but I'm not too worried. And Lithuania is in too, so Sweden invited him. Does he have anything better to be doing with his time? He's got nothing better to be doing with his time, so he should actually show up. You're taking some time to make an appearance, so you're going into Vormaland first. And, okay, I've already arrived. I have walked the Holy Path, so I get myself some lovely, lovely piety. On top of that, Pilgrim for, yeah, some time. And, because Divine Ancestors, close family opinion, plus 10. Very, very nice indeed, though hardly spectacular, to be perfectly honest. So, okay, I am now a Pilgrim, which is just lovely. I mean, I'm getting close to Devoted Servant, so level 3, but yeah, it takes a lot of specialization to get up through these things. Now, it looks to me like these troops are gathering over here. And in particular, you've hired some mercenaries. Got it. So you've got the money for the mercs. You probably don't. So that's probably the last of that we need to worry about. Yeah, where should I raise my troops? Because right now you seem to be heading in this direction. Okay, I haven't raised them yet, because I'd rather, you know, leave it to the last minute. Because it takes about 10 days to raise the entire army, and it should be recovering over time. So, they're sort of not sure where they want to go, and hang on, who's Duchess Maria? Okay, they've brought somebody else in, which is irritating. Managed to get another thing going on here. This war's starting to get a bit out of hand. Maybe we just play for time until Lithuania shows up. Irritatingly, of course, this is not Sweden's only war. They're busy trying to help out, you know, Estonia with their conquest that they're not going to win because Hungary's going to come and stop them. So that's good. Okay, if they want to send their trash over to Housingland, I'm willing to meet the trash head on because my army is good. Damn it, yeah, it's time. Raise all troops, please. Now, who is the best bet here? Because even though you're a specialist raider, to be honest, I feel like, yes, your commander advantage, Valdemar, is so damn high, you just get to lead the army in general. So that is all absolutely a-okay. And here we go. We've got more allies joining in, and I've formally returned home. The pilgrimage is now over. Okay, reinforcements are piling in. I've got 2,500 troops and probably rising a tiny bit yet. So yeah, we could probably get a few more hundred out. Not the best in the world. Where are the Lithuanians? And is that you right over there? Yeah, that's the Lithuanians. And there is Sweden. Whether they're going to bother getting involved right now, I don't know. I'm going to move my army northwards. Like, I'm pretty confident. Hang on. Depends on the composition. What's this stuff? That is... okay, they've got some horses, which is not ideal. They've got plenty of archers. I also have archers again. Not ideal. You meanwhile, you've got... That's plenty of footmen. If I could catch those guys, I could destroy them. That wouldn't be too bad at all. But I really feel like I should play for time until the Lithuanians show up. Right, just move my troops in the right direction, alright? We are still increasing in strength. My son is... I don't care. It's the same son. We do not care. Everything's under control. Alright, just move up a little bit. We're just constantly under attack from bloody Norway. We need to stop this. We need to somehow knock them out. So they are rather intelligently grouping before they go any further. Okay, I'm going to fall back slightly so they don't get on top of me. And guys, where are you going? Guys, please. Please, the one thing I needed you to do was get involved in this business. Oh, bloody hell. Right, okay, there's a small force over here. We can go and catch these guys. This is, yeah. You know what? Honestly, that's the guys we want to be getting for anyway, and you can't increase control. Yeah, I understand why. Everything's fine. We're going to go catch this guy. We're going to intercept him. Okay, and maybe that'll pull these guys away. Because if we can just get over here... Yeah, you know what? Just move over in this direction. Just be ready to capture him. You have got over... You got over smallpox. Well done. Okay, yes, they're coming in. The Lithuanians are coming in right now. The question is, what are we going to do here? Yeah, you know what? We've pushed those guys away right now. We could... I'm going in. I'm sending in my army. Even though they've got some horses. Diplomacy lifestyle. Okay, we've got a diplomacy perk and... embassies. Alliance +1. That would be very powerful for me right now. That would be good. Life of Glory. That would be a giant pile of knights. Because that would actually be... Ooh, that would be interesting. Giant pile of knights. Because that would double the amount of knight bonuses I'm getting. But I don't have the knights ready to go. And I know I don't. Take embassies. Okay, so that is 28 diplomacy at this point. We're moving in. We're going to take out these guys, and that should be a very easy victory. You guys are taking out this lot, so we're now moving in to start this war over here. You guys should win that. You've got the superior forces. I'm moving in for a second fight over here. I'm not... Uh-oh! They're moving in to reinforce. Guys, I need reinforcements. Like, I need so many reinforcements right now. This is fine. You're going to win that fight, and it's going to take them a while to arrive. Okay, we're going to win this fight easily. Okay, we are dominating in this fight right now, and now they've shown up with more troops. You've almost won. Please come and help. Like, right now. Please. Like, immediately. And we've still got a massive... Oh, flipping my... I think Valdemar's going to win it anyway. I think... Well, flipping... Oh, dear. I've just been overwhelmed by stress. Oh, Stenar! Oh, I like Stenar. Oh, he was my friend! I shouldn't have become friends with him. Now I'm sad he's dead. Because that's how friends work. And... oh, my mare's been slaughtered. I honestly don't care about that. That's absolutely fine. So, okay, so I could lose a tiny bit of stress, but that would be a drinking binge for several years. That would really hurt my health. And 39 stress. 5 years till the next mental break. Or I could wound myself. That's a severe penalty. Okay. Push through. Okay, it's fine. Just push through. It's gonna be okay. And seriously, guys, I would have appreciated your help. I mean, apparently, I didn't need it. Because I am, in fact, the greatest bloody warrior in all of history. Though, actually, I'm not. Bloody Valdemaris! Can we just take a moment to, you know, give a round of applause to bloody Valdemar? Okay, but Alf's dead. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, Alf is dead. That's good. Stenar died. That's kind of sad. Yes, that one was more sad. But we did also capture... We've got ourselves a mare, which is absolutely lovely. So, okay, and yeah, my champions got like 500 kills just by themselves. That is... oh, that was spectacular. Just beautiful, in fact. So, okay, you guys... You could just go at this point, actually. Goodbye, off you pop, you stupid losers. Valdemar shall protect us. Okay, so that means we actually just lost our Chancellor and our Steward. Excellent. So, who ideally wants a position? You know what? For once, you can have the position, because you actually deserve it. So, Astrid, you finally get that job you've been angling for. Not you, though. You don't get anything. You're useless. Now, we do have a guest over here who's 13, but Countess Elizabeth, she is actually... Oh, the new Countess of Owland. I'm guessing you were what's-his-face's daughter. Yes, Stenar's daughter. So, okay, let's check what we just lost here, because, yes, this is why you might want to be careful with who is or isn't a knight, because I'm pretty sure I just lost 2 members of my dynasty in a single fight. Here we go. Count Alf was the son of John. So, we actually have... Oh, we've got a new John. Oh, bless you, new John. Can we actually educate you? By the way, are we allowed to do that? I'm guessing not, because you have your own court, technically. And he wants to go into a learning education. Does he even have a guardian right now? Are you a good guardian? Okay, bad guardian for a learning education. I have a hook on him, though, so I think we can basically just, yeah, do what we want in that regard. Then again, I could also use the hook to make him pay more money. Or hand over more, you know, troops. Then again, it's barely any troops. Okay, you know what? That's fine. So, little baby John, let's just get you, like, you know, a good tutor if we've got one. Aha! My physician, who is remarkably smart. In fact, actually, we don't even need to use the hook. He'll just accept this anyway, because he acknowledges this is a really good teacher. So yes, Count John is now the Count of, yeah, that tiny territory directly to the north of us. Meanwhile, Stenar has passed on. He was 56, so okay, reasonable. And his daughter has taken over because he in fact has, yeah, 3 daughters. The middle daughter controls Sunderland to the south of us. The youngest doesn't do anything because she's 14. Elizabeth, the eldest, is now the Countess of Owland. So, I mean, congrats. Well done. Good promotion for you. I mean, honestly, I consider with the death of Alf, nothing of value was lost. Stenar is sad, especially as it caused me to have, you know, a mental breakdown and whatnot. And why are you not dead yet, by the way? Ooh, but we got a change over here in Estonia. Estonia's got a new king. Unfortunately, he's a child. And right now he's having stewardship education. So, okay, he's not looking likely to be a great war leader. And Lithuania's king's getting on a bit too. He's 53, he's spindly, he's got the pox. Yeah, this is not great. We might have some changes there soon. Still, amazing victory by flipping Valdemar there. Alright, just well done, Valdemar. That was amazing. So, yes, now their armies are going to split up, and we're going to take down all of this. You're willing to accept that, and armies are coming in, and alright. Duke Adelvard has indeed passed away. So, I think we know what happened there. Yeah, drank himself to death, which is a mean way of putting it, because we all know what really happened, which is he died of a broken heart. His best friend and beloved brother Stenar died in a battle that Duke Adelvard himself asked him to go into, and he was slain. And Duke Adelvard he couldn't take that. Alf died too, but he didn't care about Alf, so let us take a moment to remember Duke Adelvard the Unready, because Duke Adelvard's reign was a difficult one for us. The moment he ascended to the throne, he was in the middle of a war against Denmark he was not prepared for in any way, and he died during another war against Norway, which, again, didn't exactly go to plan. But thank God Valdemar is here, the real hero. Alright, no one's going to Duke Adelvard's funeral. Everybody is instead just going to Valdemar's victory parade, alright? It's gonna be a really good time. But maybe, like, you know, some people might go along to Duke Adelvard's funeral. I don't know, but he did his best. I mean, when you look at his achievements, in 8 years, he did a lot. He did an awful lot, actually. He did a huge amount. And honestly, what great success could there be for a man who was zealous and diligent than the fact that he pretty much, you know, took over large parts of Catholic territory, converted them back to the light. Everything is wonderful. Rest in peace, Adelvard. History, I suspect, will be kinder to you than I just was. But, oh, here comes the moment. Here comes the moment we've all been waiting for. It's Duchess Ilva. Oh, yeah. Oh, flipping yes. Here she comes. She's massive. She's got an axe. And she is going to kick some serious ass. Ah, but here's interesting. There's been a change of dynasty heads. So, hang on. Hang the flip on here. This is the person who, yes, gets control over the dynasty, which is apparently not Ilva. Possibly because the dynasty head has to be male. I'm not sure. But instead it's moved over to, yes, my son. I believe my only son, right? Yes, Orvar. So right now he is my son and heir. Flipping beautiful. And, oh my, he's He's quick. Well, lardy flippin' da. Unfortunately, his education didn't go that well. But we might have a trickster coming up soon. Someone who's actually, you know, good at the old intrigue. But okay. Okay. Let's stay focused here. Let's stay flipping focused. What do we know about Ilva? So she is gallant. A gallant giant, I flipping love it. Who, yes, we already knew this, was very, very good as a military engineer. Her education was unfortunately not the best, but she is ambitious, she is brave, and she is honest. So, okay, this is good. I mean, to be honest, when you are a gallant military genius siege engineer giant, you can afford to be honest, because no one's gonna flip and stop you. But she is brave, which is absolutely beautiful. Yep, she's actually pretty darn good when it comes to hand-to-hand combat, together with military strategy. And yes, right now she is the Duchess of Owland. She gets the County of Upland, and she also gets, the currently contested Housingland. Now this leads to a bit of an odd situation, which is, yes, hang on. You control this up here. Hang on, we need to understand who owns what right now. So Valdemar still owns all of Scone. He's actually got a good number of troops on him. And on top of that, he's managed to produce a son. Honestly, well played to you. So you just get to keep that. Honestly, fair enough. Well done. Owland itself is now in the hands of, yes, Elizabeth over there, which is absolutely fine. Then we've got ourselves Hjordis over here. Then we have got, yes, my territory right there. But you control this. And then finally, yes, there we go. You. Ragenhild. We need to get rid of you, to be honest. Because right now, are you making any money? She is making money. And the danger is eventually, her territory will make enough money, she can ransom herself. Which is kind of not what I want. Right, Valdemar, give chase to these guys over here. We may as well see what they're doing. Meanwhile, these armies seem to be handling all of this very, very nicely indeed. This should not be a major problem, especially now Estonia's shown up. Now, by any chance does that mean... yes, I'm guessing that means you just made peace. Because good call, quite frankly. Right now we're losing money, obviously. My prestige is appalling, though my piety is... not terrible, and actually, of course, my piety's going up. At actually a pretty darn good rate, because, yeah, I'm brave. My learning is pretty good too, and we control Uppsala, so that's of interest. My piety could be hugely, hugely useful. We could do something with that, because sooner or later, we need to reform our religion. Now, we've literally just locked down, 2 of the necessary holy sites. Third one is right up here, in Norway. Now that could be of interest. Oh, hang on, Norway, what have you done? Oh, good, they did not get hold of this. Good, Norway's still got NAFL, love it. And yeah, the one thing I can't rely on is intrigue. My intrigue is appalling. I'm pretty sure, yes, we saw over here, gallant. So the game has literally filled out the gallantry for me. So it is easy for me to make peace. I have bonus knights, which is great. Yeah, my knights are going to be devastatingly effective right now. Also, I can just romance and elope with people, so I might be able to... could I actually seduce, like, a landed person over to being my husband? That's interesting. Ooh, skills from spouse counselor task. That's okay. So my spouse is going to be useful. Is he actually good at anything, by the way? I don't know if he's good at anything. Right now he's just assisting... oh, whoa! Well, welly. That's pretty good. Though, to be honest, that's... okay. I could double down. You know what? That's pretty good already. Yeah, just assist ruler, generally. You get me some prestige. You get me some money. You keep working on control. You... oh, go back to disrupt, please. Good. And you're converting people. This is fine. Alright, good old Duke Dan. Duke Dan, my husband. I feel like that's not actually his name, but at this point he really doesn't dare tell her that his name's not Duke Dan. What can you do, eh? Right, okay, so. Now, as the new leader, by the way, am I allowed to? I am allowed to take control of the army. Magnificent. Though also, yes, we probably have, yeah, right now we have got ourselves 9 champions out of a possible 10. This is a bit of a problem, actually. We need more knights. Like, we desperately need more knights. Then again, my champion effectiveness is dumb right now. My champions could just tear the hell out of other champions. So, one-on-one, that's going to be, you know what, let's go find them, alright? Right now, there's 3 champions over there. Tear their flipping heads off. Though, once again, do not forget to set a focus. Okay, we should probably, as this is going to be, you know, a great military leader, our giant Amazonian warrior queen, yeah, okay, so, prowess attraction, probably not the best idea. Authority wouldn't be terrible, because, then again, how much control growth do we really need right now? You know what, we do need some. Yeah, go on. That's fine. So we'll take that for the time being. Authority focus is actually pretty bloody useful for when you've got problems with authority, which I do, just FYI. And yes, by the way, anytime I wanted to, I could actually just ransom this woman for some gold, but honestly, that's kind of fine, because we never really wanted her to exist anyway, and the counties that she holds. Yes, I assume they're going to be going to... no, they're going to be going to Orvar, my son, rather than me, which is... wait, where's this one? Oh, yes, sorry, I always forget about this one. Yes, right, I always forget that exists. Yeah, you know what? Orvar can just have that, that's fine. I was kind of hoping they'd come back to me, but if they're going to go to my son Orvar, then we'll just get them down the line. And speaking of Orvar... right, Orvar. We need to potentially get you, you know, married to somebody good. Oh, hang on. There's so much to check at the beginning of a new reign. So, yes, right now we've got, no alliances anymore. Now, can we negotiate an alliance? Oh, bloody hell. I feel like that's some form of numerical error. But whatever, eh? Yes, unfortunately, we've now got problems. Which is... yeah, we've moved down a generation, so plenty of our old relationships are no longer up for grabs. Olaf is married, but not to anybody important. The Countess is right here, but then again... I'm gonna be honest, if she's not gonna hand the territory back to me regardless, we kind of may as well just get her out, and then... actually, if I get her out, I can't arrange her marriage. But if I arrange Orvar's, that's, tricky. Because, yes, we got rid of Ryuji a moment ago, unfortunately. And now we have got you, who is married to... okay, who are you flipping married to? Oh, good, some nobody in Estonia. Good call. Then we have got Tord, my youngest son, who is... oh, he is a quick giant. Yes, 100%. Right, get him a good guardian. Does he have a guardian? Right, get him a good guardian. Yes, I will educate him myself. Then again, I'm not very good at, like, the education style that I just went for. Valdemar, would you mind educating this guy? Ooh, my husband's actually pretty good at that. Yeah, you know what, Duke Dan, you can do it, because you're actually better at that nonsense. So yeah, basically all I've got available to me is 2 people. 2 people in my court right now. So we need to find some alliances for those guys, and okay, there is potentially these guys over here. That is the Kingdom of Lithuania. I mean, that's gotta be the best bet. Then again, this woman is going to be the wife of our next king right here. And she is spindly, which is unfortunate. I could also get myself... oh, there's Lapland. But if we go for you... oh, that's... well, this is all tricky. Ooh, this is all very tricky. Which of these is better? Because I bet you don't actually have that many. Actually, you've got some troops. You do have some troops. Lapland is the golden one, and you're about to flipping take the Duchy of Barcelona, aren't you? Yes, any moment now they're about to take Barcelona, because why wouldn't they? Okay, let's win the war before we do anything else. Alright, focus on winning the war for now. Because I don't want, yes, my son to spend like 10 years not producing any children because he's waiting for a bride to grow up a bit. So that's not what we want. Instead, screw it. I'm flipping going in. Alright, we're leading this one ourselves. You want a war? I will give you a damn war. Let's go. And you've got a claim on the notable guest. Ah, okay, that's why you're notable. You've got a claim on... Where is that again? I really don't think that's that notable. Yeah, there it is. There's Lapland. Good old Catalan Lapland. I mean, this is kind of good in its own way, because it means these guys are just, you know, spreading our faith around the world, which is... Bloody hell, Lapland, how are you doing this? Right, so we're just going to move in over here, take some of these territories, because, yes, our new glorious Amazonian queen is just amazing at sieging. So we're just going to go and take all of this. And uh-oh! They released her. Then again, it's not the worst thing in the world. I can't arrange a marriage with anybody far away, unfortunately. So, just leave her be. To be honest, that's fine. She doesn't want to be on the council because she's a child, so... In fact, we've got a few children vassals right now. It's probably going to really hurt our, our levies and whatnot. Still, the renown is going up at the minute because we've got dukes, dukes by marriage, counts by marriage. We are marrying very well. Now, it looks to me like, yeah, these armies are trying to... Okay, hang on. Who the flip are you? And what's going on? Oh, some random nobody in Norway. Yeah, you just flipping come and take housing land, alright? How about you just ask your fellow dukes how that worked out for them? Yeah, looks like they're trying to get overseas. And then, yeah, we're taking over large parts of this land right over here. I could actually begin dealing with this right now, but this is going beautifully well. We are so good at sieging right now, and there's a camp dispute. So, a mayor I don't care about, though then again, he's, well, prowess. Okay, he's not going to be a good knight at all, versus Orvar. Orvar is rather important, so, okay, deliver a speech. My diplomacy is, it's okay, but it's not spectacular, not a good idea. Have them whipped, but... Okay, everybody gets wounded and hates me. I gain 50 martial. That's not even that much. Or, sod this, I'm going to my tent and stuffing my ears. Maybe not a great starting point, but... I mean... He'll get over being wounded, right? Yeah, he will. It's fine. Everything's under control. He'll get over the wound. Not going to be a problem. Alright, occasionally we have to do a bit of whipping, just to let them know what's what. We got ourselves, wow, 4 gold. At last we can retire and give up this life of crime. Right, deploy the troops down south. This guy is the guy who's actually, you know, the guy. Then again, I'm right here. I kind of may as well, while I'm standing over here, just do a bit of sieging of your territory too, while I'm literally passing by. We're losing money here. Ooh, you're coming in for another go, aren't you? You're coming in for another go. Oh, okay. So this is a thing that you want to do, is it? This is a thing you've decided you want to do a second time. Right, bring the army back into home territory. If you'd be so kind, we can just charge it up a little bit here. May as well just let them, you know, bleed themselves out a bit during the siege, because they're going to be losing a bit of strength right here. And if they try and leave... Hang on, there's... What happened to their... It's still there, right? I assume it's still there. Yep, you know what? I think we're flipping going in, actually. Let's just make this flipping happen, because we've definitely got reinforcements coming in. So let's just, you know what, just wait. Wait for the reinforcements. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I thought you might be thinking that. More reinforcements coming in from this direction. We're going to move over to here. We probably should have just tried to capture them, and Are you gonna... Oh, you got on top of them first! Right, so you guys are already there. Don't you worry, guys. I'm coming in, and now... Oh, massive, massive victory all around the world. Massive victory here. Absolutely flipping love it. So we got ourselves some huge victories across the board. Basically, screw the lot of you. Naff the flip off. I'll be having some reparations for all of this, by the way. Yeah, definitely some reparations. Ooh, and Kettle is trying to romance me. Okay, well, this is lovely. I've never had this sort of attention before. This is great. Okay, apparently I am a super desirable, sexy giant. I love it. Okay. Okay. You flatter me. He will attempt to win my heart. Or tell him to naff off. I mean, I'm pretty sure... Hang on, let's just very quickly check the law on this sort of thing. So, yeah, it's kind of a crime if I commit adultery. Then again, you know what? Just keep going. I enjoy you trying, at least. It's fun. Right, we're going for their capital. We're going to destroy that. You're just chasing them down. I'm going to go after these guys. We will very easily win all of this. You guys are trying to draw together into 1,500 men. My supplies are getting a bit on the low side, which is... yeah, bad actually. It is, undersupplied. So advantage -10. But basically, screw you. We're just going to go and take care of your capital at this point, because we can off 4 months against a capital. Right, we're going to be having all of your money anytime you're flipping ready. You guys have been defeated. There's one guy remaining at this point. Flipping love it. You guys going to do anything, by the way? No, I thought not, because you can't. And also our military presence, which is very, very nice indeed. So garrison size up. Okay, the Empire is in very, very good shape. And at this point, we're just tearing through all of this. Once their capital falls, they're going to have to surrender. Alright, and ideally, we'll sell them some hostages at the same time. This is going to be absolutely beautiful. So, we'll be having all of that. Lovely. Sadly, we did not capture anybody. Right, well, guys. Guys. Let's talk about reparations. And what do you mean to the king? This, I guess technically it was his war. And, ooh, who's got the king? Who's got him captured? And bloody Lithuania. Why's Lithuania got the king? Well, that's just not fair. Right, okay, I guess we'll enforce the demands. And apparently we're just enriching the king of Sweden because he's my liege, and that's... It's not your job to enforce demands, John. That's the job of, you know, the person whose war it is. This isn't your war. It involved your territory, but it wasn't your war. Speaking of which, would you like to get back to working on this anytime you... Guys, give it up. Then again, I did do most of the work, so I do actually get myself, yes, 50 prestige, and the King of Sweden loves me, because I actually usefully contributed, which is beautiful. And seriously, just go. Naff off. Stop attacking my counties. Right, break down the troops. We need to make sure we understand how many of them there are, and they do need to recharge for a second too. Okay. We don't have a war on right now. Let's make sure we understand what's going on, because apparently we need to redo all of our diplomatic efforts, because right now we don't have any friends. What we do have instead is, yes, you guys are, hang on, you're my brother, but sadly you're already married. That's a shame. Okay, Orvar. You ideally need a good wife, so let's start with Tord. We need to make sure we find Tord a spouse. Obviously, alliance power is the single most important thing. Now, you're 8. Yes. This girl, Lapland, she is 7. Now, who is she, precisely? She is a daughter, but not exactly an heir, so... I mean, Lapland is the most important thing. By far, the most important thing. He's got 3,000 troops. 100% we are going to be going for that. Love it. So that is absolutely flipping spectacular. Now, as for the much less interesting Orvar, though, he is quick. Now that we've got Lapland locked in, yeah, now we just need something else good, just to make sure we've got enough troops to defend ourselves against, you know, Catholicism. Now, Savo's right over there, but honestly, I'm not convinced by Savo, to be perfectly honest. They seem a little bit vulnerable. Then again, they've got Finland right there, who are nice, easy pickings. Okay. Then we've got these guys over here. Definitely don't need to worry about them. Then again, Savo's got a giant pile of troops, but relative to the other people around them, it's about the same. Then again, it's not bad. It's not bad. You're weaker. You're weaker by yourself. The problem is they're a bit far away. That's the only issue here. There is a young daughter of Sweden. I could actually get the King of Sweden on my side. That's maybe not the dumbest idea. Alright, he's got 1,700 troops. He already likes me, like, a lot. So, do I want Sweden on side? Because the thing about it being not Sweden is, if I ever need to go towards Sweden, obviously not Sweden is good. We've also got, yeah, Vormaland could be back in. What are you guys? You're just some nothing up there. Don't need to worry about that. I'd rather, of course, you know, Orvar can start producing children. The advantage, of course, I've got here, and the reason I've actually got so many options is, yes, the wonderful gallantry. Because promising prospects means marriage acceptance for myself is nice and high. Marriage acceptance for my close family is also boosted. So everybody gets to marry better because of me. Because I'm just so damn gallant and also giant. I mean, there is another option, of course, which is, yes, my husband, who is... He's fine. He's okay. He's not the biggest, most important thing in the world. I mean, he has produced 2 good, quick children, but... Darling, I'm sorry. It's time for you to go. Duke Dan, I love you. By which I mean I don't actually love you at all. But you're going, actually. Because, yes, gallantry means it doesn't really actually matter that much. Okay, so, now I can find a spouse for me. Good. Good, good, good. So, I need to find someone who is super good and also might generate some... Okay, not a baby of Gotland. Okay, no, not a thing. The problem is I'm actually getting worse options, because even though I've got, like, you know, a plus 50, yeah, because I am a woman of, I think, over childbearing age, yeah, lots of people not interested in the matrilineal anyway, so... If that's the best I've got, then basically, screw that nonsense. Instead, I just need to find somebody who's, like, you know, super on the stats. And, hello over there. Hello, Harold, who has got, like, all the stats in the world. Who are you, my friend? You're just some nobody chilling out over with, yes, Countess Birgitta. Okay, you know what? I think we're going to struggle to do better than you, to be perfectly honest. So, you, my friend, could be a very good candidate. Let's just check if there's anybody, like, you know, much stronger. But in terms of general all-round stats, I doubt it. Nope, not even close. So, okay, I've basically just kind of swapped out my husband for a more intelligent model. So, you know what? That's a-okay. In which case, Orvar, sorry, I was trying to spare you having to marry just for alliances, but might have to be a thing anyway. Sorry about that. But we do need to get you somebody who's, like, you know, not too young, so we can get a couple of children out of you. Then again, too many children is bad, because we're stuck in Gavelkind for bloody ever. So, what's the best bet here? There is a territory here with a slightly terrifying shape to it, but, yeah, it's got an okay number of troops. Not spectacular, but okay. Going to potentially struggle against, you know, incursions from these lads, but could potentially eat all of these guys as time goes by. And they do have a daughter coming in who is, yeah, she's potentially going to be able to pass on some good, attractive traits to the children. I mean, the safer option is Savo. Savo has a giant pile of troops. They should be pretty safe. They should be pretty safe indeed. And potentially, we could actually put the squeeze on Pietasari, because those guys are starting to annoy me. No, we're going to do it, alright? We are going to put all our eggs in the northern basket, alright? Because you are clever, and she is pretty, so your children could be both. Let's make this happen. Right, and also get in the new guy. Yeah, we've got all of this coming in right now. And boom. There is my brand new... Excuse me. I don't know if you read the sign on the way in. You don't just get to, you know, wear a hat. Consider yourself lucky I even let you keep that. However, I feel like, yeah, under the circumstances, Ilva deserves something a little bit better. There we go. Let's start you off with a nice crown. We'll see if we want to move you over to helmet as the time goes by. And as for, yes, my brand new husband, Harold, oh, look at that. He's contributing a flipping lot to the court right now. Ah, yes, and of crucial importance, Adelvard the Unready. Though in some ways your reign was a difficult and a short one, a runestone shall, of course, be raised in your honour regardless. Still, ladies and gentlemen, I would say, yes, today we've rather seen the passing of the torch. The generations have moved on. Now, all of a sudden, on the thrones we have the children of Stennar, together with the children of Alf, of course, and the children of Adelvard himself. Admittedly, some of that generation was killed in a really, really big battle, because we sort of put important family members and counts into the front line, but that was one hell of a battle. It was worth it, if only to show off how devastating battles can be and why I love the new champion system. It's so damn cool, but so damn dangerous as well. And speaking of which, yeah, I can't help but notice that right now my champion effectiveness is 195%. My champions are going to absolutely destroy anything in front of them. Aside from these guys at the bottom, who probably aren't. So, what we need to do is, yeah, get ourselves some new champions. We need to build up a new champion corps, alright? Because that's going to be our real strength going forward. We need to nip over to the piggy bank, get ourselves some cash, buy ourselves some champions, build up a brand new elite, ludicrously elite army, and then... Oh, Norway, you're still looking a bit vulnerable to me, so it's time to put these bastards down once and for all. And then after that, well, we need to find a solution to the great big Holy Roman problem to the south, because, yeah, these guys still flipping allied with the Byzantine Empire, and they have locked down that alliance through marriage after marriage after marriage. So that's going to, that one's going to be hanging around for a while, unfortunately, and that means, for the time being at least, they're kind of untouchable to my mind. We'd need to wait for a real weak moment during this relationship for us to even consider making a move. So, yeah, we need to figure out what we're gonna do next here. How do we move against Norway, and is it maybe time for me to start thinking about being, you know, the King of Sweden, or, you know, the Queen of Sweden, to be precise. The Giantess Amazonian Queen of Sweden. Oh my. Oh flipping my. I like the sound of that. Ah yes, and most importantly, we need to get hold of another holy site. Another holy site could be... Ooh. That could be a good thing for Ilva to be going for during her lifetime. Ilva, how would you feel about reforming our religion? Oh, now that's something worth thinking about. Alright, just one more holy site. We can start having a think about that. We are building up some piety right now. We're building it at a good rate. We could do a lot to potentially get that moving in the right direction. Right, that's some food for thought. Okay, I'll have a think about what we need to do next, because, yeah, military, religion, there's a lot of options open to us right now. So, we'll see very soon indeed what I decide the best option is. But in the meantime, I've been John, this has been Many a True Nerd, and this has been Crusader Kings 3. Thank you very much, and goodbye. This guy's enjoying that. This guy's enjoying his elephant a bit too much.
Oh my god.
In fair Verona, we set our scene. Oh my god, Becky, look at her butt. It is so big. They've managed to glitch inside one of the buildings. Elephants in the rear! And then in come the chariots!